What's up, y'all? It's your boy, JaCrispy Anderson, DDS. I am one of the writers, editor, cinematographer of NextArc Studios, a production company a couple local friends and I have started. And this is a segment we like to call our Feature Friday, where we shout out one of the talented artists that we know in our life, give them a little more clout, a little more exposure, see what's going on in their lives, just get to know them a little better. I know this is currently on my personal Instagram because I am Instagram challenged and haven't figured out how to do the live on the actual company page, but that'll be an issue we worry about next Friday. With me today is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Mohawk Johnson. What's good, bro?
What up?
And I say, how you been? How's life treating you, my dude?
Man, life is weird, but it ain't bad.
Okay. Would you say like better or worse than when we were back in college?
Way better. Way better. Ooh. Oh shit. Way better.
Oh,
Oh god, college. I was a mess. It was bad.
yeah, I mean that's the
I'm way
time when
better now.
that's the time when you figure out who you are, figure out what you want to do, without much guidance.
Yeah, how you figure it out?
So like, what are you into now? Because I know, of course, we both went to Columbia for acting, and of course, been following you on social media. So I know you started rapping. I know you're doing some stand up. Like, tell me a little bit about all that.
Oh god, I bumped into rap because well I don't that is wow, my rap story is actually a lot more complicated than I realized. So as you know, I went to rehab and the psych ward 3 or 4 times
Mm-hmm.
uh, in 2017. And when I got out, I'm like, you know what? I've been meaning to make music anyway. If I don't die this next time, uh, the next time I OD and I get out of the psych ward, I'm just gonna commit myself to trying to get clean and making music. And that's what I did. So I started making music, and I was sober for about a year and a half before I reintroduced alcohol into my life. Didn't introduce any of the other drugs I was doing, so it was just alcohol. And shit's just been cool. And I started making music off of that. And I thought I was going to make the one song. Then I fell in love with the art form. And I got a couple of EPs out. I got 3 EPs out right now.
Nice. Were there any songs that you had a hard time writing for, like, personal reasons, or just because you were stuck and couldn't really figure it out?
Uh, there's this song on my last EP called She Don't Like Me, because I was rapping about this girl I was dating. And it was this really like cute song that I wanted to write for. And she saw me record the first half of it because she was at the studio with me. And uh, found out that she was seeing and sleeping with other people for like a month, for like the first month of our relationship, and didn't tell me. And then a bunch of other shit went down. And we just ended up not seeing each other anymore. Stuff just didn't work out after that. Like, once I found out she was seeing other people and not telling me about it, it was just all downhill for the next 2 months. And I had to pause that song because I went from having a lot of wonderful things to say about her because I thought she was amazing to having a lot of really shitty things to say about her that I didn't necessarily want to put in the song, because outside of slamming police and talking shit about the government, I don't really want to dedicate time to talking shit about black women. One, because you don't want to talk about black women as a group. That's just not fair.
Mm-hmm.
And two, I just don't want to do that. I just don't want to be like, women ain't shit. I just don't want to fucking do that. So I had to wait until I'd been past it enough to attempt to make it funny.
Okay.
And then I poked fun at how shitty our relationship was in the second half of the song. Sort of how I made fun of myself in my song Peen, where I came clean about not having a big dick, but not having a small dick, just an in-between dick.
Just a
Like
nice
more of an
average.
dick.
Yeah.
Because I wrote that on my Tinder, and I'm like, I can have fun at this once I make peace with how my body is, and I'm like, I can make fun of this relationship after I make peace with what happened, and not be angry and not slam the other person or like name drop them or anything like that. So that song took 4 months to complete, and it's only like 2 minutes and some change long, and it ends on a monologue because I just ran out of stuff to rap. I'm just like, this was gonna be a beautiful love song, and now I'm mad at you. So fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore.
That's legit, because I have definitely heard that in a couple of other tracks I've listened to where you would go into a monologue or a tangent about a specific subject, and it works, especially because the song I'm thinking of right now is Mumblehalk, which is definitely still one of my favorites.
Yeah, Mohawk is silly. Mohawk's a fun time.
So, like, do you have any favorite songs right now, or is like the entire catalog just like that's your baby, and you don't have like a specific one that you could pick out?
There are songs that I hate less than other songs because I don't think I'm good. I don't know why people listen to me. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think I suck. I hear my own voice and I'm like, ugh. Or every time I hear a song of mine, I hear what I could have done better if I was the rapper that I am now.
Mm-hmm.
But most of my content was made last year, and I'm just a different person.
That's legit. That's honestly just at the end of the day the creative struggle.
Yeah, like I dropped my last project in like November, but I'd finished recording all of those songs in late summer, early fall. So I was just done, and then I took a break. I ended up losing my voice for a while, and now that I hear everything, and I've been writing a lot more because I couldn't talk, so I had no other way of communicating. I'm just like, damn, all of that shit should be good. So I don't know if I have a favorite. I hate Dyro the Spraggon the absolute least.
Yeah, I can understand. That was the very first song I let everybody else in Next Arc listen to, and they just pretty much played the bitch on repeat for the entire meeting.
That's dope. I appreciate that. Yeah. So I got that one, and I like Gunhawk because it's a fun follow-up to Mumblehawk. I think Mumblehawk sounds better in regards to like the stuff I was doing with my voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think everybody who mixed it did a good job of mixing Gunhawk. Like, they did a perfectly fine job. I think I was lacking in Gunhawk, but the concept is really funny. And the break where you hear all the guns shooting at each other, and one of them is a rifle from Star Wars.
All right, I'm gonna have to go back.
Fun. And yeah, you got to listen to that one again. And the backbeat is an ATST walking. So, like, that song is just full of Star Wars noises, and I think that was really fun to make. So, Dyro and Gunhawk.
Yeah, I'm about to throw on some
headphones.
headphones.
The ones I don't despise.
Now, you were talking about multiple producers. I know at one point DJ was pretty much like mixing the beats and producing. Like, is he still in charge of that, or you started mixing with like other producers?
I am working with DJ and I's mutual friend and our other friend Ellipsis.
Mm-hmm.
But I also am 100% open to working with DJ, working with Nada again, because I love him. I just don't live there anymore. That's really, like, if I still lived there, I would still be making music with him all the time. Or at least a little bit more than I am now. Because he and I just had opposite schedules. Like, he would get off of work an hour into me being at work because I work nights. So timing was difficult. But other than time and space, I am still very much open to working with DJ because he is one of the most talented people I know. And it has always been a joy to work with him. He's always produced great work. Like, he's always made amazing songs for me. And I hope I get to work with him again soon. Like, I miss him. I miss working with him. He's a good dude. I miss working with other people because of timing and because he's introduced me to other people who make different sounding music. And because I'm eclectic, I like a lot of shit. So.
Okay, I can fuck with that.
He's giving me a well-rounded catalog.
Nice. I mean, without getting, because I didn't even know you and DJ weren't living together anymore, but like, without getting into like too much detail, where are you located now? Are you like back on the south side, stayed out west, up north?
I'm in Uptown right now.
Oh,
I'm off the red line. I'm off the red line in Uptown, where the Africans at. I love them. I love them. I love being this close to where I can get fun stuff. You know, I'm a lot of different. I'm next to two different food cultures that have nothing to do with Europe, and that makes me very happy.
I'd say that's legit. Oh yeah, and for anybody that's joining the live, I see a couple people hopped in. If you have any questions for Mohawk, please feel free to go ahead, throw it in the chat. To answer your question, Justin, I'm sipping on some cranberry juice and some apple juice. Fuck you. I'm leaving it at that. Also, what's up, G-Sif? I see that you just joined the chat. Like I said before, originally started off wanting to be an actor and then getting into rap. And now I see that you just did like your first official stand-up set. What was that, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, that was actually my third.
Oh, your third?
I had done one in the same show, but the show also, we had a 2-week show. I was in both of those shows. And I did one open mic situation a couple of weeks prior also at Second City. So I've done 3 stand-up things at Second City.
Nice. Are you going to continue pursuing stand-up, or is this just something you're just playing around with since you're kind of in the area surrounded by comedians?
You know, I think I'm going to pursue it because you and other people have been telling me I need to do stand-up since I was 19.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 25 now. I should have just listened to you. So I feel stupid for not doing it earlier. It's just the theater building. Like, hey, bro, why don't you do stand-up? You funny? I'm like, oh, no. I'm not good enough. You get in that headspace where you just, where like school's rough and family life's rough and you just don't think you deserve shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I wasn't rapping like I wanted to, and that's why I wasn't like doing stand up like I wanted to, and that's why I wasn't like trying out for stuff when I was acting, when I was taking acting really seriously. Because like I've got about 5 or 6 accents still under my belt that I practice on a regular basis. So like I could have done acting, I could have done voice acting. So I'm just gonna use the space that I have now to pursue everything that I'm good at as seriously as possible. So I'm going to go full force with stand-up and with music, and I'm probably going to get back into acting again by virtue of being surrounded by people who do the craft.
I would love to get you on Boku no Boondocks, which I don't know if you know about it or not.
Yes, I do. I've been following your shit. I love you. You're wonderful.
Thank you.
Y'all are great.
Thank you. But yeah, I knowing you would be perfect for either a specific character, multiple characters. I know we're still figuring out what's going to be the game plan for the next episode. We'll definitely hit you up once we start getting into it.
Okay.
Oh, and out of curiosity, one of the guys in the live asked, could you spit a freestyle real quick?
I can't freestyle for shit. I'm really bad at it.
That's real. That's real.
I don't want to lie to you. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. I cannot freestyle for shit. I can't. No. I don't want to waste your time. I'm also eating chicken nuggets. So.
I heard the smacks. I'm like, alright, he's smashing something. I don't know what it is, but he enjoying it.
I didn't eat all day. I went, did a gig, and then came home to do this. So.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, no, Mohawk Johnson cannot freestyle. I have friends who are way better at it than me. One of my roommates is way better at it than me. He told me that if I could freestyle roast people, I could just find a way to make it rhyme. And he's not wrong. I just haven't found that way yet.
I got you. I can understand that. Because I know my freestyles are pretty simple, Dr. Seuss level freestyles. Like, yep. I'm going to rhyme like the same 12 words and hope I can somehow get out of this.
That's real.
Somebody
talking about freestyle about chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I'm going to say you read this shit too.
They ain't none left. I ate them shit so quick. I ate all 10 of them fast as... They're dead. I ate them so quickly I didn't taste them.
Oh my god, just inhaled them bitches. All right, Jay. New year. It's what, almost the end of January now. Got any 2020 goals? Any resolutions? Like what does 2020 look like for Mohawk Johnson?
Um, I've lost about 15 pounds. I want to lose another 10.
Okay.
I want to. When I started drinking like heavily and when I started pill popping, I put on about 40 to 60 pounds, and then I dropped a little bit of it, but I just haven't been where I needed to be healthy again.
Mm-hmm.
And because diabetes and hypertension run in my family, I need to do a better job of taking care of myself. So I have to change. So that's going to be a huge focus of 2020, just getting my health in order, which means cutting all of the drinking that I started doing again recently this year, like in half. Like there was a point where I drank every day from September to about November, and then December hit, and I'm like, I'm doing way too much. I got to calm down. I'm going to end up back in the hospital. So now I'm only drinking 1 or 2 days a week, and I'm only allowed to have 3 shots before I have to stop.
That's fair. Doing it all in
I'm trying
moderation.
to do that. Yeah, I'm doing it in moderation, and I don't even drink on the days I'm allowed to. So if I give myself weekends, I might drink Saturday and not drink Sunday.
Fuck with it.
Yeah, so like today would be my drinking day because I have work tomorrow and I have work Sunday. Didn't drink anything yesterday, didn't drink anything today. So if I don't drink anything in the next couple of hours, and I might not, I don't really feel like it, probably just going to be sober for another week. So doing stuff like that. And I have a Pokemon EP that I want to drop that I have a really lit song for already that I debuted at my Sub T show. That shit hits. That's my favorite song. That song I have no issues with the song. There's nothing wrong with it. It sounds amazing. I rapped really well because I rapped about stuff that I cared about, which is Pokemon, because I'm 12 years old. It's just a good song.
But say, do you have a release date for it yet?
No. I'm waiting for the rest of the EP to get done, and it's not done yet. When I lost my voice, I lost my ability to record. I got my voice back last week after it being gone for about 2 months. And I'm only at like 80%. Like I can't hit high notes. I can't do any of the funny voices I normally do. So when I can get all of that back, which will probably be in another week or so, I'm right back in the studio. And maybe that'll be done by May. Like tentatively, it might be done by May.
All right, cool. Definitely waiting for that, especially since, I mean, I've always kind of been in Pokemon with you, but then I definitely, like, have still been in it with, like, Sword and Shield and all, but that's a whole nother conversation that we're not going to get into.
Bro, we could trade. We could do this.
Let's say, I'm down, because I finally beat the shits, and I'm definitely leaning toward getting that DLC expansion when it comes out. They might get me out of that.
I want that. Some of the legendaries. I'm like, ooh, I want those.
I wanna thank you for this, Jay. I wanna thank you for being a constant inspiration, for constantly like putting in that work and being all about your grind. Definitely gonna be.
Thank you.
No problem. Like definitely gonna be on the lookout for whatever you're doing next, as always. But for now, go ahead and shout out any social media that you have, any like personal friends or other artists that you may want to shout out who could end up on a potential future feature Friday. Damn.
That potential for the Can I get a 4 for 4? That's what the sound is like. Cool. So if you look up Mohawk Johnson on any streaming platform, my music is available. That's all of them. If there's a streaming platform and it exists, and that includes TikTok, I'm on it. Even though I hate TikTok. This is one of the few old man things that actually makes me mad. And I feel like I'm at that age where I can start hating shit that teenagers hate now because I'm a decade older than them. I hate TikTok. TikTok makes me angry. But I'm on TikTok. It's gross. If you look up Mohawk Johnson on any social media platform, you'll find me. You can look me up on Snapchat. Am I going to add you back? No. Is it personal? No. I forgot my password, and I'm too lazy to do anything about it. So I just didn't download that shit to my new phone when I got a new phone. It's out there. I don't remember it. But if you look up Mohawk Johnson on anything, I'm available. I might have a single coming out late February because I have a song that's done, but I haven't gotten any album art for it, and I haven't been inspired to paint anything as of late. So if that changes, we have a song in February. I definitely want to shout out Ellipses and Nada. Those are three very talented people who are doing a lot of really cool things with the local scene. They run this booking thing called Reset, where they're trying to like book people for shows, because when you do shows in Chicago, you'll get the same 7 moderately famous people, but like can't nobody else get in, and it makes it really difficult for local artists to make it on. And they have a show with my homie Harry that's coming up February 6th at Sub T that I think people should get tickets for. Like, that's something really cool. And Harry just dropped an EP Wednesday at midnight, and it's wonderful. It is one of the best EPs I've ever heard. So if you're looking for Harry stuff, his name is HXRY, and he just dropped an EP, and it's fire, and he has a show February, and that show is going to encompass all of the people that I just mentioned. Pretty much everybody I just mentioned is going to be at Harry's show February 6th. I'm going to put a ticket link in my bio so that people can buy it. People should just go. It's a good show, and there's some dope people there. And if you want to contact those people, they would definitely be good for this format. They're really funny, and they're really talented. And a couple of them can freestyle, unlike me. I failed you all.
Hey, next time you on here, I know your freestyle is going to be mwah.
You don't have to lie to these people. You don't have to lie to me. You don't have to lie to anybody, Dave. I'm not going to learn how to freestyle. It's not happening.
It's going to happen, and you're not even going to know it happened until you just bust out and hit a freestyle one day. I promise you.
All right, we'll see.
All right, thanks again, bro. I'll talk to you soon. Love, peace, greasy chicken.
Love, peace, and chicken grease indeed, brother. Thank you.
Anytime, bro.
All right, I'll let you later.
All right, talk to you later, bro. I don't know what tab this was under.
I don't know where the button is.
Oh, but okay. I just found it. All right. So that was Mohawk Johnson, guys. I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you want to see more of me, follow my personal YouTube channels, Yo Kid Mama, Yo Kid Gamer, and there's a Storytime channel that I'm working on right now that we'll get into another day. With all that being said, this has been Crispy from NAS Studios. Your next arc starts here.
This beat be bumping like a country nigga. This beat be bumping your whole country nigga. My music slap through the whole country nigga. You know I hate this fucking country nigga.